Hey everyone, today in this video I will let you know how to download and install the MySQL database into your Windows operating system. So let's get started. So first of all, you need to open any browser and type MySQL database download. So you can see that lot of links will be available in your Google engine. So we need to click on the first MySQL downloads so you can see the website mysql.com/download. So click on that. So the MySQL website will be open and you need to scroll down and click on the MySQL community downloads. So click on it, and in this community downloads you need to find the MySQL community server link. So here it is. Click on it, and here you will see some suggestions like Windows 32 64-bit MySQL installer. Must I go to download page? So before going on to this page, you will see that there will be other downloads as well. So you don't have to click on that because it is not that accurate to download. So click on the go download page. So here you will see that there will be two options how to install the MySQL database. So first there will be like 80.6 MB file where you need to download the packages, and once you install that packages it will retrieve the file from the server and it will take large amount of space and few more files which not be needed. So it's better to download all the data once only instead of going for the all the files which are not at all needed. So you have to click on the 390 MB download link, click on it, and here you will see that it will provide some information like login now or sign up for a free account, sorry. So it will show what will be there in that. So instead of any login or sign up, you need to click on no thanks, just start my download. So you can see that it will automatically download the packages, and so I will cancel that because I've already installed that. So I will go on to my, so I will click on this MySQL install community. So yeah, so you can see that it is saying preparing to install. So sorry, it's already connected. Yeah, here you can see that it is waiting for the data to get fetched. So let's wait for a moment. Yeah, so it will take around some time. Yeah, it is starting the Microsoft MySQL installer. So here you can see the particular use case. So developer default, server only, client only, full and custom. So it's up to your requirement, whatever you want to click as per your need. So here will be a description that what will be exactly the developer default is. So as per my understanding, you will be installing the developer default only because you might be using this database to connect with some front end application. So here you can see that if you install the MySQL server, the tools required for the MySQL development. So in that server only it will show, it will only install the MySQL server. In the client only it will not install the MySQL client server, it will only install the product. So in this you will install all the MySQL products and custom it in which you can manually select what all products you need to be installed on the system. So as per my need, I need to install, click on the default developer default, click on it, next, and it will check whether you have the requirement for that Visual Studio or Python or not. So I think we need to click on next. So as per my understanding, it is asking to download the prerequisite MySQL for Visual Studio and the connector install. So I need to check that and get back to you once I install that thing. So so after downloading that prerequisite Visual Studio and Python connector, so we need to click on the next button and click on the execute so that it can install all the packages. So one by one it will be installing. So it might take some time. So in that time you might do other work side by side and minimize that. So I'll see when the everything is installed. Now you can see that all the products is installed, and within that, along with every product, you can see the complete status. So click on next button. So it will check for the configuration, and it should be in ready to config state. Click on next. So it will show the availability and which server you need to select or select. So to be I need to select standard on server. Click on next, and in this you can see it will show the configuration of networking, and click on this, and by default it should be the development computer because you selected in the starting development. So in this the port number by default it should be 3306, and I don't find any reason to change the port number, and but if you have that you can change that. So I will not change anything, let it be unchanged and click on next button. So it will ask for which authentication method you need to use while logging to the MySQL database. So I think the first one is looks good. So click on next button. So here you need to set one root password for that. So and enter the password which you can easily remember. So now after that, so it's asking that the password is fixed. So I will add one more word. So and after that I need to click on add user. So enter any name. I will write code M, and localhost. I think I'll let it be ls only, and role which you want to set. So there are plenty of roles like process admin, user admin. So I think right now I will be selecting DB admin only. So I need to set one more password. So make sure that the password is not same as the role which is selected in the previous. Click on OK. So here you can see the user which you added and what the role is assigned to that particular user. So click on next button and config the make sure that config MySQL server as a Win server is checked in. So click on next, and it will show what all configuration will be applied after you Click on the execute button, writing configuration file, adjusting Windows server, starting the server, apply security settings, getting user account, and updating the start menu link. So click on it. It will apply all the configuration one by one. Once you click on the execute button, so it will take some time. So yeah, it is successfully applied. So click on finish button. Now click on next button. Uh, we don't have to change anything, let it be unchanged only. Click on finish. Next. So here you need to enter the password, I assume. Yeah, the connection is succeeded because the password should be correct. If it is not, the connection will be failed. Now click on next button. Now it will run some scripts in the background, and once you click the execute button. So these all settings take some time because there are plenty of packages and the product which needs to be installed before the MySQL database is completely installed successfully. So now you get the message that all the sample examples are successfully installed, and click on finish. Now click on next button. So once installation is complete, make sure you don't uncheck these two boxes because you need to check whether this shell and vector is successfully set up or not. So if it is not set up, then maybe some issue in your installation. Click on finish button now. So here you can see MySQL shell install and MySQL workbench is installed. So if both the screen you are seeing is not installed, then there might be some problem in your execution of the software. So before moving on, I'll have so once the both the screen is successfully installed, you need to click on database, connect to the database, store collection. You need to select local instance and click on OK. And here will you they will ask again the password for the root. That will be you mentioned that during installation. So once everything successfully set up, you can see the home page of the MySQL workbench. Now you need to connect to database. Yeah, it is successfully deployed. Uh, so once everything is set up, you need to start writing or connecting the tables which might need in the project or some development. Thank you so much for watching the videos. So please do subscribe.